Unit 7, Part 3, Physiographic Divisions of India. Physiographic Division. So, the country India is being divided physically according to the hills, plains, highlands, plateau, coasts, and islands. So, this will be covered under Physiographic Division of India. So, India is being divided into the northern mountain region called Himalaya, the northern Indian plains, the peninsular plains, the coastal plains, the islands of India. The northern mountains region, Himalayas. So here it is all about the Himalaya and its nearby hills or the mountain ranges. So this mountain is permanently snow and cloud covered. That is the reason why it is called as Himalayas or Himadri. The Himalayas are known as young and structurally folded mountains. So the highest mountain range of the world, that will be Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, that is situated in this Himalayan mountain region. So the Himalayan mountain region spreads from Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, West Bengal, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. So the Himalayas are classified into three divisions: the Greater Himalayas or Himadri, the Himachal, the Lesser Himalayas, sub-Himalayan foothills or Sivalik ranges. So we are going to study about the Greater Himalayas or Himadri. So the northernmost part and the highest range of the Himalayas comes under this classification. The ranges are made up of granite and gneiss rock. The average height is 6,100 meter above the mean sea level. The highest peak is Mount Everest, 8,848 meter. The second highest peak is K2, 8,611 meter. The successive heights of peaks are Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi and Nanga Parbat. The Zojila Pass in Jammu and Kashmir, Baralacha La in Sikkim are most important passes in Great Himalayas. The great river Ganga, Yamuna, Gandak, Gagra, Indus and Kosi originate from this mountain ranges. Then next, the Himachal, the lesser Himalaya, is known as the middle Himalaya. The average height of the hills vary from 1,800 meter to 3,000 meter from mean sea level. It is composed of metamorphic rock, and this range is covered with dense vegetation like Pir Panjal, Dhulandhar, Nag Tiba, which is famous for hill towns of Shimla, Almora, Darjeeling, Kalipong and Gangtok. There are a number of beautiful lakes around Nainital which comes under this classification. The third sub-Himalayan foothills or Sivalik ranges, that is the southernmost range of Himalaya, known as Outer Himalaya. The average height of hills vary from 600 to 1,500 meters from mean sea level. There are broad valleys with flat bottom. These valleys are known as dunes. So that is the reason why the city of Dehradun and Patlidun is having its name ending with Dun. The next comes the Trans Himalayas. The mountain range lies west to Greater Himalayan range or called Trans Himalayas. So this part is older than the Greater Himalayas. The average height is about 5,000 meter. That include Karakoram, the Zoska, Ladakh, Kailas and Mount Godwin, Austin. This area is known as rain shadow zone. Example, Leh and Ladakh. The regional division of Himalayas, which is classified by Sir Sidney Burrard, has classified the Himalayas into four divisions, which means Punjab, Himachal or Kashmir Himalaya, Kumaon Himalaya, Nepal Himalayas and Assam Himalayas. Next comes the Northern Indian Plain. The northern Indian plain lies between the Himalayas and the peninsular plateau. So it will be very vast plain which is formed from the sediment of river Ganga and Brahmaputra. They extend from east to west direction, the Brahmaputra in the east and the arid plains of Rajasthan in the west. The total length is 2,400 kilometer and the width average it is varying from 145 to 480 kilometer, covers the area of 7 lakh square kilometer. So the general slope is from west to east. The fertile plain are formed with two types of alluvium deposits. The newer alluvium that will be available near the river bank and the flood plains, it will be called as Kada. The older alluvium is Banga, that will be away from the river banks. The Bangar is made of gravel and coarse sand. The marshy land is called as terai or no man's land because it will be having very thick and dense forest. This plain is classified into four subdivisions: Rajasthan plain, Punjab Haryana plain, the Ganga plain, the Brahmaputra plain. The peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau lies towards the south and the Indo-Gangetic plain. The shape of this plain is triangle. It is broad based towards the north and narrow apex towards the south. It covers 16 lakh square kilometer approximately of the country. Aravalli Hill mark the northwestern boundary. North edge is made of Bundelkhand Plateau. Eastern and western Ghats and east and west and south part is connected with the Indian Ocean. The average height of the plateau ranges from 500 to 900 meter. There are two types of peninsular plateau. Northern Indian Peninsular Plateau, it is classified into three regions: the Western Highland region, the Central Highland and the Eastern Highland region. The Southern Indian Peninsular Plateau is classified as the Deccan Plateau, the Western Ghat and the Eastern Ghat. The coastal plain. The Peninsular Plateau is flanked by a stretch of narrow coastal strip along the Arabian Sea on the west and Bay of Bengal on the east. The plain along the Arabian Sea is called as West Coastal Plain. The plain along the Bay of Bengal is called as East Coastal Plain. The eastern plain is broader than the western coastal plain. The West Coastal Plains, it is extends from Arabian Sea from the Rann of Kutch in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. The northern of the western coastal plain is broader than southwards. The north-south extent of this plain is about 1500 kilometer in length and average width ranges from 65 kilometer. The west coastal plain is classified into four parts: the greater Rann of Kutch, the Konkan, the Karnataka coastal plain and Kerala coastal plain. Next comes the islands of India. The east coastal plain is left out and we are going to continue with the east coastal plain. The east coastal plain of India extends along the Bay of Bengal from the Ganga Delta in the north to the Kanyakumari in the south. It includes the coasts of West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. This coastal plain is formed from erosion of river Ganga, Godavari, Krishna and river Kaveri. The width of this plain varies from 161 to 483 kilometers. This plain is classified in three subdivisions: the Utkal plain, the Andhra plain, the Tamil Nadu plain. There are 200, and regarding the islands, India is having 247 island groups. These island groups are classified into two major groups: the island in the Bay of Bengal, the island in the Arabian Sea. 43 island is situated in the Arabian Sea and 204 island is situated in the Bay of Bengal. This island is most useful for geostrategic location, and this island is also provides us with valuable herbals and herbal related products. So the book reference I have taken is Physical Geography of India by Dr. V.G. Patil, L.B. Sandanshiv and Mrs. P.P. Jangal. And thank you for your patience.